and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing our monthly closing of August 2021. So if you don't know what that means, it is when I'm closing out the month financially. So that's like seeing how much our income was, how much we've spent, and if it aligns with my monthly opening in August 2021, which I have here, and then my monthly closing is coming up soon. So yeah, if you don't know, my name is Nicole. I'm here from New Zealand, and yeah, over here in New Zealand it is not cheap in many ways, and in means of spending. So and also this is, I think, my third time monthly closing, so please bear with me as I am still kind of learning how to close it off my months, because yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep like, it keeps, for some reason my closeouts tend to be a bit wrong. But anyways, this is my budget folder, or that I keep all my expenses and stuff like that. And so we are going to be getting out my closeout summary. So all these spreadsheets are my own spreadsheets. I did have a Etsy shop for principals, but yeah, I just wasn't keeping up with it, and so I'd rather just keep it to myself. But if you do, you know, I don't mind just sending it to you, like through emails or something like that, if you are interested. So yeah, if you are interested, just please put down your comments down below. And also, if you do like more videos of this, please do not forget to like it and subscribe. All right, so what I do is we are going to close this, and we are going to look through our August. Okay. All right, so we are going to look at our monthly opening of August and see what we had. Okay, what we had planned and our actual amounts of the month of August. Okay, let me just zoom in a bit. Can you see that? Alright, cool. So we had our actual, so I already filled this out. Our actual income for August was $6,194.75. And so what I do is I follow this, and then I like fill out my summary as well. So this is for August. Cool. And then so our income was $6,194.75. And then over here it says total spending. So I add these two, my fixed expenses, the actual, and my other expenses, actual as well. So let me get my calendar. Okay, I wonder if you can see that. So our actual was 1812.82 plus 706.08 equals. So these were the actual planned and our other expenses. So let me just put that up the top here. $2,518.90. Focus. I don't know why it's not focusing. Okay, there. And then we look at our weekly trackers. So this is what my weekly trackers look like. So I do track it from I think from Tuesday to the following Monday. So this is the first week of August. Can you see all those highlights? So I do the highlight system, and then at the back here is what those highlights mean. And because of my first week, it was my bonus that I had received when I resigned, and so my first week is a bit off. and it kind of confused me a little bit. But we are going to not include that. So this is what the PF means. It's my bonus. So we are just going to include just the planned and our sinking funds deposit, and then the coins. So it says here I spent, so we had 1979. Oh, here, so it says here, this is how much I had spent, which was my planned and unpaid. So I spent 1934. Can you see that? 1934. That's for the first week, and then I add in the second week. So this is my second week. I add in what I had spent here. So that was 1268.93. Yep, that is how much I spent. That is how much I spent in the first 2 weeks. And then this is my third week. Plus 178.39, $4,987.32. And then this is our last week of August. It's much more less because I feel like as though I had more control in my last week. So we are going to add this one. Alright, so that is how much we've spent in the first week. I mean in our month of August. So 6169.56, and so that difference is so it is $25.19. I've added the plus sign because it's a positive, it's not a negative. So yeah, so that usually means that I should have $25.19 somewhere, but I don't really know where it is. And so we're just going to add in our starting balance of the new month. So our cash envelopes at the moment, I haven't stuffed anything this week because usually our stuffing is on a Wednesday or a Thursday. And so I've left it with what I have remaining in my cash envelopes, which is just eating out at the moment, and that's $5. Okay, sinking funds. This is when I look back on my last budget of August, which was, oh gosh, last week. I'm just getting my folder, and it gives me a total amount. Okay, right, here we go. Right here, so this is our budget that we did last week, for the last week of August. And so our sinking funds balance is here. So this is all my sinking funds and my long-term sinking funds, as well as my savings challenge that I'm doing at the moment. And so at the moment we have this much inside. This is our sinking funds. So that means we are just going to calculate everything. Such a bit of a mess. Okay, so we're just going to go down on this side and end it up here. How is everyone going? We have been extended as a lockdown for another 2 weeks in New Zealand. I mean in Auckland. Because our cases are just going higher and higher. Alright, so 1,070 for our sinking funds. Our long-term sinking funds. $1,360. And then our savings. 151. Cool. Our coin jar. Let's just grab that. So So our coin jar at the moment, so we did have $91.50. Now we're just gonna add what we've added. So $99.80. $99.80 that we have in our coin jar. I'm going to believe it's there. Okay, let's yep. And then now we just add that all up, and this is how much we should have in all our cash envelopes, sinking funds, and all that. I haven't added my digital because I found out it was quite irrelevant for myself or unnecessary. So we should have $2,685.80. Yep. So that is how much we have all together, including our sinking funds, what I have in my cash envelopes as of today before my actual cash stuffing. All right. Looking at our debt tracker, as you can see, the yellow means they've been paid off. All the greens mean they're in insolvency. If you don't know what that is, I have applied for a non-asset procedure. So that means all my debt that I've owed, besides my fines, have been kind of wiped for a year, and that means I can't do anything as well. Southern Cross is cancelled, so that was my insurance that I was owing, but they ended up backtracking to when was the last time I paid, so that's been cancelled. I don't have to owe anything. This loan is wrong. That was from July, and if I were to go and check, when was the last time I checked? I think it was yesterday, and it was owing 13, and I think 13217. So when you think about it, from 13,940 to 13,217, it is slowly going down, so I'm happy that's gone. This one, it just means yeah, that's still be there. We haven't actually looked at it, so let's add all this up. Just the two, so which is good. We only have two plus. All right, so we've got a total of $24,667.39. Okay, our underplanned spending, we're going to go back to our weekly trackers. Oops, sorry. Our weekly trackers. And we are going to look at what we had spent on our unplanning. All these sheets, honestly. Sorry if this is so colorful to you guys. Okay. So let's go to our unplanned. So we spent 455.53 on our first week. On our second week, we spent 326. Third week, so the unplanned is my purple. 162.85 plus this one, $206.60. Okay, so this is how much we had spent in our unplanned. 1,150.98 we spent on unplanned. What I've learned from my unplanned, so when I was looking at them, most of them were all based on food. When I was looking at them, so it was food, and what else, smokes was one of them. So what I've done is plan smokes into my budget, which I have started um this week, the first week of September, and then the other one is reduce eating out and cook more at home. So that is what I have learned. I think there was, what else was there? Yeah, I didn't really have much, and then I had parking for AUT was one of them, for my uni. So I've added that in. So I've added that as a sinking fund. Was school. Oh, and then also maybe have 1 day a week to eat out. Cool. That's what I've learned. So at this moment, because of the lockdown, the only eating out we'll probably do is like go into the actual confectionery shop, or the dairy, we call it in here in New Zealand. Yeah, and then we start filling out. So this part, we start filling out all our sinking funds, but I'm just gonna go by with my last week of August. So let's fill that out. So beauty bills. I don't know if it's enough. I actually have like, I think it was 14 that I checked of my actual sinking funds. I could have saved by actually just typing them up, but because of my spreadsheet, I didn't end up updating it, so I just made it blank. Anyways, splurge. Okay, cool. Yep, and so our savings. We've got normal savings, and then we've got savings challenge, which is the $5 one, 52-week challenge, and we've got the 1K challenge, but I haven't started that yet, so we're not going to add that in. And then let's just fill out all this green part on the left side. As you can see, I don't have my pink nails because they were getting like irritated, or like I was getting annoyed, so I ended up biting them off last night because of how our nail salons are not opened until I think level 3. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna wait, because we are in level 4 for another 2 weeks, and so I might as well just bite them off myself. So, and because my actual nails were growing out of it, yeah, I wanted to get rid of them. Okay. All right, there. So we have filled that out, and we're just gonna copy this. All right, our savings is 80, 70, and $1. So yeah, like I was saying before, I am starting the 1K challenge this week for the first week of September. Kind of excited because of how like, so the challenge, if you don't know what the challenge is in 8 weeks you get to save 1K, and in 8 weeks time from this week, it is end of October. And so I decided to do this challenge because Christmas is just around the corner, and I just want to be prepared. Even though I have a Christmas sinking funds, I still feel like it's not enough, especially when you're going to include like food. And yeah, we spend a lot on food for Christmas because we end up like doing like a big ass feed for the fams, and usually we do that every year. And because I always budget for me and my partner's family in there, so I like to make sure that they as well, like my partner's family, is catered to, not just mine. So long-term sinking funds is a 1,360, and then underneath here we have a sinking fund spending tracker, which I had what money I was spending from my sinking funds during that month. And so we are going to look back again into our, oh gosh, weekly expenses. Guys, it's not as hard. It's because the camera makes it really hard for me to kind of maneuver. All right, so our first week we had used health, and that was $10 in the first week. Okay, and then we used other, and I see here that we've used quite some. So 10 plus 4 equals, so we used 40 from other. So other is like, and then here we go, we've got another health of 15, and then beauty of 40. So yeah, I follow the highlighting system. So green is income or money coming in, purple is unplanned, yellow is my planned expenses, so what I have put into my weekly budgets. Pink is my sinking funds, what I've used or what I've deposited. Blue is anything to do with coins. And I do have a yellow, like an orangey looking color, so that's on a peachy color, and that's what I've used for my cash envelopes. Okay, so the second week we used car of 49.80, and this is depositing, and then we used the kids saving, and that is $50. Did I use more? Nope, I didn't. Okay, third week we used Rolo of 40. Wait, what? Oh no, we didn't use that, sorry, that's transferred into, we used splurge. So let me just cross that out and write splurge, and that was $20. Did I use anything else? Nope. Cool. Here we did use Rollo for the last week, and we used 20. That was a deposit for sinking funds. Cool. So that is what we used from our sinking funds during the month of August. Let's add that all up and see how much we used. Oh, $244. Huh? Is that right? $244.80. That is how much we used in our sinking funds. So that is what the purpose of a sinking fund is, to like save for certain things, and so that's why I don't mind using it, because I end up stuffing them back anyways every week. And then we have, did I achieve my goals? So looking back into our monthly opening, did I achieve my goals? Did I do my track spending? Yes, I did. Save at least 300 on birthdays. No, I did not, but I saved 270, which is close. And then next one is do not spend savings folder or binder, and I didn't do that either, so I give that a tick. And then my last one was pay for WAF, which I did as well. Cool. So that is what my monthly closeout looks like. So it's just in summary, we do the total income we've used. Total income we've used. We calculate the total income that we receive. Then we minus our total spending of the month from that, and then it should be how much we actually have altogether. Like I said, and this is my third attempt in doing a monthly closeout, so you know, please bear with me as I am still learning from it. It says I got $25, but I don't really know where that is. And then we do have the starly balances of the new months. I don't add digital because I found it was unnecessary for myself. It could be different for you or for anyone else. We've got our little debt tracker here. So I'm thinking in my next closeout, I'm just actually going to remove everything else that is I'm going to remove everything that's filled and filled in color, and then might just have what I actually need to track on my debt. Then we have the unplanned spending, and then what I have learned from my unplanned spending. And then we have our envelope updates here on the right side, which is my main sinking funds, my savings, my long-term sinking funds, and then what I have spent from my sinking funds during that month, and if I have achieved my goals. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that video. It is quite a long video, but that is what closeouts are and monthly openings, because you know I'm actually showing you the whole process of what I do at the end and the beginning of every month. And this has worked for me. I have adapted, I've altered and adjusted, like my tracking, my everything, my budgets, and my closeouts. Look, looks different than my other closeout that I did, but like I said, it is what you do based on your family. And so this has helped me. This is helping me and my family, and so I hope it does help out for you as well. But yeah, anyways guys, we'll see you in the next video. Please hit that like button if you do like it, and subscribe as well. And yeah, we'll just keep it going. Hope you and your families are safe out there in this pandemic. And yeah, keep it up guys, be kinder to one another. Bye.